On today's episode of A Slay on a Budget, we are going to be working with this packet here called Diva. It comes with 5 bundles but doesn't come with a frontal. So I'm going to walk you through how I ventilate a frontal, how I wig it, and how I style it. If this sounds something you are interested in, please keep watching. I'm going to start with prepping of the hair for the hair ventilation. So I continue by removing the hair bundle, cut small pieces out of it, then I cut the width of the hair. You can either use your hand or take comb to remove small pieces out of the hair because we only need the longer part for the hair ventilation. The next thing to do is to pick small pieces out of the hair, fold it into 2. Make sure one end is longer than the other. Then you are going to pinch and twist and use your hand to move some hair out so that you can see the number of hair you want to be working with. I have to start the hair ventilation off camera because I don't want this video to be unnecessarily long, and I have a separate video explaining in details on how to ventilate a frontal using Hairblend, attachment and human hair. If you have interest in those videos, you can check my page for it or check the description box down below to watch it. But I'm still going to explain the method of the hair ventilation and the strand of hair I use in this video. I'm using 3 strands of hair at the back section because I want this hair to be full and look natural as well. And the method I use for this tutorial is the diagonal method because it looks more natural than other methods. So you pass your pin through the net, bring out 3 strands of hair, wrap your pin through the hair and pass it through the loop. Pass your pin through the net, bring out 3 strands of hair, wrap your pin through the hair and pass it through the loop. And that's how you will continue until you reach the front section. When you are 1 inch closer to the front section, you are going to change the strand of hair you have been using from the back section to 2 strands of hair or 1 strand. For this particular tutorial, I'm using 2 strands of hair at the front section because I want it to look full and look natural as well. So I continue by passing the pin through the net, bringing out 2 strands of hair, wrap it to the hair and pass it through the loop. And the spacing method for this tutorial is 1 0 1 line. I leave 1 0, ventilate the nest and 1 line. So I'm going to fast forward the rest of the ventilation tutorial because I don't want this video to be unnecessarily long like I said earlier. And this is how it looks like when I'm done with the ventilation. You can see how beautiful it looks like. I've wore the dome mesh cap on the canvas head of camera. So the next thing to do is to place the frontal on the dome mesh cap, then use your T-pin to secure it so that it will not be lifting up when you start your sewing. When you place your frontal on the mannequin head or canvas head, make sure when you get to the side of the net, you are pushing it to the front so that it can form like M shape, just like you are seeing in this video. So I continue by sewing the frontal from one side to another, and I make sure I'm using single knots because I want it to be as flat as possible. I'm going to leave you to watch how I did that, and I'm going to explain the necessary parts later. And this is how it looks like when I'm done with the sewing. So I have to draw this line off camera because I don't want this video to be unnecessarily long. So all you have to do is to place your tape at the back section and measure 1 inch and use your metallic pen or marker to trace that out. And when you are closer to the front section, you are going to change it from 1 inch to ½ inch. And the next thing I did is by picking one of the hair bundle and start sewing it from the back section. If the hair comes with the same length, you are just going to pick one out of it and start the sewing. But if it doesn't come with the same length, you are going to start with the shorter part at the back section. Please, if you are still watching to this time and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing by clicking on the subscribe button down below. And like this video to help this channel out so that YouTube can push this video to more people. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always stopping by. I really appreciate you. Unlike the front section that I use single knots for the sewing, I'm going to be using double knots at the back section so that you can secure it. I'm going to leave you to watch how I did that, then I'm going to explain the necessary parts later. And this is how it looks like when I'm done with the sewing. So I continue by using my finger to comb the hair out because I don't want it to tangle by using comb or anything, because it's not human hair, it's hair blend. I continue by applying the wax stick on the front section only. Make sure it's only the front section you apply the wax stick to. Continue by using hot comb to press that first section down. And this is how it looks like when I'm done with the styling and everything. You can see how beautiful and neat it is. So we have come to the end of this tutorial. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing by clicking on the subscribe button down below. Like this video to help this channel out. Drop a comment if you have any questions. Share with your friends and turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I drop another beautiful video. See you in my next video. Bye.